Hello my boys, good morning. Today we're gonna talk about the best way of sending shipments in KingsMarch, which is 50 million shipments. What I mean by best, we have the highest chances of finding mirror shards, which what we want. And in this video I'll put it at the start, multiple screenshots from the Guild Discord server, because I asked people to post their findings. They sent 50 million shipment and they make screenshot of what they received. And I will put a short combination now on the screen, but before that let me send my second 50 million shipment now in KingsMarch. And after I'll put these screenshots on the screen, I want to address some tips in order to get a lot of gold, in order to get your dust, and in order to get your crops. Basically, you can set each week a 50 million shipment, and this will give you a chance to get multiple Mirrors of Kalandra shards, which is what we really want. We don't care about diviners, we want Mirror of Kalandra shards, we want to hit it big. So my boys, let's start the video like this. I will send my second 50 million shipments in page 326, which will be to ribbon fail. I explain you always select the ribbon fail. Some people, for example, select Kalgur. No, I explain. The reason is simple. When you select the Kalgur port, there is a high time destination, and there are multiple bad omens that can happen. Your ships can get robbed, one of your crew member can go on vacation, etc. And when they return, you will lose value from the shipment. You want your port to be as close as possible so those bad events cannot happen. That's why we always send to ribbon fail. I explain. So look what I'm gonna do here. I will select ribbon fail here with my crew. You want your ships to be rank 5 so we don't have risk. So the more precious is the cargo that you send, the more risk you can have. If you have all your ships rank 5, you won't have risk, and this is important. I will explain how to get millions of gold in 20 minutes too. But first let's send the shipment. So what is the rule here? We're gonna send crops and dust. That's all. You don't combine it with anything else. Maybe if you want, you will check out here for the port quotas. It is speculated that if you met the port quotas, you will get some multipliers for your loot. Put here the cargo. It needs to be 50 million because it's the cap. 50 million is the highest amount of cargo that you can send. That is why it's called the 50 million. And how you want to send this thing? Basically, you want at least 25 million crops. I mean, if you send 26, 27 or 30 million crops worth of value, it's no problem. Yeah, the idea is you don't want to be under. And you use the dust as a multiplier for that amount. Yeah? So look what I'm gonna do here. You need to be exactly 50 million shipments. So I need to tweak this a little until I hit that amount. Well, finally I got it. Now I'll repeat what's important here. So the value of your crops here must be 25 million or above. Yeah, use the dust as a filler to reach the 50 million mark. Yeah, now the crops here that you get are different. You know, this is speculated. Some players say that if you send more blue, you're inclined to get more expensive things. No, what I've noticed and others that these crops give different multipliers. I mean, the more common is the crop like wheat, for example, it will give you a less multiplier. The more rare the crop is like blue xanthinium, it will give you a bigger multiplier. So you can combine them without any problems. You combine them, different crops, and you send them. The important thing is the value that you have here. So again, here it's like 27 million crops, I think, and the rest is dust that I sent. Yeah, it's the filler multiplier to reach 50 million shipments. Now I'm gonna click done and gonna send it. As you can see, the destination time is lower. It's 1 hour 47 minutes, not close to 4 hours. So probability to something bad to happen to the shipment is lower. Now let's put set sail and we wait. And we resume it when the shipment returns. I will add now on the screen the results of what others got from 50 million shipments in page 326, Secrets of the Atlas.
Give me the mirror, 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 shine. Cut me deeper, show me who we are. Hold it to the sky, let it catch the stars. Let me see the cracks inside my heart. Give me the mirror, 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 shine. Truth ain't pretty, but it leaves a mark. Trade my hopes for a memory part and send it to the port, send it to the door.
I also have two more screenshots that I want to address here. Let's put it on the screen. So in this screenshot, this guy has a few diviners, which is an indication that his cargo most likely was sent wrong or was attacked, because I see little value in this shipment. So I explained there are multiple bad omens that can happen while you send your shipments. That's why you want your port to be as close as possible. So the probability that your shipment gets attacked or you have something bad happening to your cargo, it's lower. So this guy here has few diviners. My impression is that something bad happened to his shipment. sent, yeah? So I will put all the screenshots that I got. And here it's one more. This guy didn't got a mirror shard. Everything from the first glance looks okay, but I want to stress out you have a high probability to get a mirror shard, but it's not guaranteed. It's like 90% chance to get a mirror shard. Like everyone that sends gets a mirror shard, but from time to time it can happen that you don't get it, yeah? My boys, now I want to give you the best tips for getting your gold, for getting your dust, and for getting your crops. So let's get started. First of all, you need a lot of gold in order to recruit the workers for the crops that you have in this section. No problem, let's get started. Pretty much in page 326, people are doing gold services where you can get a couple of millions gold in just a matter of minutes. You just go on a place like TFT Discord for a game. Don't buy in game because people were scammed. Yeah, and let's see. There's people are doing gold service. Now, my boy, in case you're new to the game and you don't know what to do not worry. I made a video 5 days ago where I explained what to do for this service. So how to get millions of gold in few minutes is the title of the video. I explained everything that you need to know. Good. So you go to town recruitment, you always put this one with the reroll 20 and you buy the highest tier workers that you can find. You want to buy them rank 5 so you can send 50 million shipment each week. So you click here, you get your workers. Here, even here for the ships, you get ships rank 5. So you don't have risk. Look here, farming rank 5, you get them like this. That's one. So you can get gold without any problems. The only matter is you farm some divine orbs, you buy the gold service, and you'll get here like 3 million golds in 20 minutes using the gold service that we have in page 326. Now when you have your workers that you bought, you put them here, put various crops. Yeah, put a crop of each, it's my indication. You can combine them when you send shipments. Crop of each is also fine. Now let's talk about the second big problem that is for shipments, which is dust. There are 3 great ways to do it. First of all, if you have a lot of divines, you can disenchant tier 0 and tier 1 uniques. This gives you shit ton of dust. I mean, you can get in one day your 25 million worth of dust just in one day. But let's say if you're poorer, no problem. There is a second thing that you can do. We have here, one second. You need to understand that Pinnacle bosses in Path of Exile, they give some specific uniques. Those uniques, when you disenchant, they give shit ton of dust. And I'll also show you a trick. So here I found some feared invitations and they drop these items. Let's put an example. If I'm gonna put these boss uniques, you will see that it'll give me shit ton of dust. So this is from a Pinnacle boss. Now let me show you a trick. You can also put quality on this boss related uniques and it will give you even more dust. So now instead of 110k dust, I will get more. 154. So if you put quality on your weapons or everything armor that you disenchant, it will give you a dust bonus. Yeah, let's take another example. These gloves, let's put it. So without quality, it gives me 78k. This is from Cortex. Let's put quality. Armor scraps are cheap, by the way. More than 100k. So you need to understand, Pinnacle bosses, when you farm them, they can drop boss specific uniques. You pick them up even though they are cheap, because you can disenchant in KingsMarch. And this is from the Shaper. Again, a lot of dust. Now we go to the third method of getting a lot of dust, which is running VAAL temple maps. Well, in case you don't know what are those, are these beauties here. So in VAAL temple maps you get a lot of double corrupted uniques. Uniques give dust, but if they have corruption they give even more dust. So you run a couple of these and you'll get double corrupted uniques. Let me check if I have more, because I disenchant them sadly yesterday. Let's take this. This. Yeah, sadly I disenchant them. Oh man, I was... I had a lot of them I disenchanted. Let's give you some examples. So if the unique has double corrupts, you will give you even more dust. Let's put this for example. You see? This is from VAAL Temple. It's not from Pinnacle bosses, but you disenchant them, you get a lot of dust. More than the average. Let's put this crap. You see a lot of dust. VAAL Temple maps. Put this, a lot of dust. And this, a lot of dust with double corruptions. So this is the third method. If you're poor, you run VAAL Temple maps, you do Pinnacle bosses, or if you're rich, you buy tier 0 and tier 1 unique. This is how you get a lot of dust with for rogue. So the dust, it's easy. You can do it in one day without any problems. One last thing that you need to understand is that in page 326, GGG skewed the levels of the workers. In Settles of Kalgur, we had up to level 10. Now we have up to level 5. Basically, they made it easier, so we don't have a lot of levels. See, so the maximum that it can reach is rank 5 now. This is what you need to understand. You still can send the 50 million shipments per week. Nothing changed, they just queued up the levels. Yeah, this is what you need to understand. Okay, my boys, I am back and the shipment probably has arrived. Let's check it out. So if you send 50 million shipments, you have the highest chance of finding mirror shards. Some people like to send, for example, 70 million shipments. In those shipments, many times you will not get mirror shards. Even in the Setos of Kalgur, we did a test on the Guild Discord server. Tons of people posted the results from 70 million shipments. While on paper it looks good, many times you get 0 shards. So it is probable here to have multiple shards, or at least one I will have. Oh! Got just one. Still fine, it's fine. You know, my first 50 million shipment in Setos of Kalgur was 1 shard, but now I got again 1 shard. I'm a little upset to be honest, but it's still fine. A mirror shard, it's a mirror shard. Let me sell this crap here. 9. 9! You know, like we do it in Germany. 9! 9 divines! Come on, take it. Yeah, so you see, what you see, it's what you get. I will not expect here to get a perfect shipment and highlight it in a video. If you're unlucky, you can get one like me. Everyone else on the Guild Discord server got more than one. But let's see the price now. So if you want to send this beauty, how much we can get now? 38, 39. I mean, if you want to stick with 70 million shipments to pray that you get a bunch of divines here, you know, mirror shards is what you get. If you get more than one, the happier you will be. In this video, I shared how you should do it. It is important to have at least 25 million shipment for crops, and the rest you supplement it with dust. I mean, if you send 27 million crops or 30 million crops, no problem. The idea is you don't want to go under for the crop value. Well, I hope you have a good time here. I hope that you get some mirror shards using this strategy, and if you want, you can post it on the Guild Discord server in the highlights channel, or you can drop by on my shitty ass Twitch channel and we can have a good time together. You know what they say? Enjoy the rest of the day and good luck.